Hello everybody, welcome back to 7 Days to Die. I'm started recording just a little bit early to try and get through a few things prior to actually getting started. I have done a ton of crafting stuff. This was actually started beforehand. I'm going to try and put it over the ditch, assuming I can get it to fit over the ditch. I have got some more farming plots, I've got some more of these going, so that should finish out the base. I've got the steel arrowheads crafted that they were sitting in here. Apparently that takes plastic to make those, so apparently I do need to start keeping up with the plastic. I got 400 left, which, there it is. And it's morning time. But, I mean, I've got to make steel first, which is the reason why I'm also sitting here waiting for this to get done making. Do I have enough? Not quite. How many more do I need? I don't need forged steel, forged iron. What am I lacking here? Small stones. Okay. I don't know why that took me so long to see, but I need stones in order to make the crucible. Alright. I'm sure during the process of making the base, I'm going to wind up knocking down some stuff, so I'll have some more stone. And I would really like a pickaxe. Can I make iron tools yet? Iron tools. Let me see. Iron pickaxe. I need miner 69er and an iron tool schematic. I have got 3 points? Yeah, I've got 3 points. What do I want to go into? I was hoping to do advanced engineering, but I kind of already got what I need since I have the crucible to just make crafting a little bit slower. So I'm not really that worried. Miner 69er is in a perk tree I'm not going very far into. Unlocks iron tools and pickaxes I can make level 2. And this one I can make level 3. So that takes a strength of 2. What? So I can go ahead and get that. Okay, I already said I wasn't going to go very much further inside this perk tree, but with the perks that I did want in this tree, I can already open it. That's going to take 2 points. But let's face it, I'm getting to the point where I need to be able to harvest resources. What does it take to make an iron... iron pickaxe, forged iron, wood, leather, duct tape. Okay, and I can just craft that in my bucket? Okay, we're gonna give that a shot. Hopefully that'll be something that's usable. Let's drop everything else off. I have been reading the comments. I don't reply to every comment because I've got like 1 day a week I can actually reply to comments, and I usually don't make it through all of them, or even all of the comments from all of the videos that I've put up during the week. So I do apologize if you feel like I'm neglecting the comments, but I try to go through them. It's usually in the comment section that YouTube allows me, and I just read top to bottom and try to answer as many as I possibly can, but I do go through and read them as they're popping up on my phone. Someone suggested using dynamite. They actually said just to explode it, and I looked at it. This does like 5 block damage. I do more block damage just hitting it with my little stone axe here, so that's not really helpful, so I used the little bit that I could to make 5 dynamite. Not sure how I feel about this. This might be the first time I actually get killed, so we're gonna be careful with that. Very, very careful with that. Let's go drop these upstairs. I have been trying to do the math. My amount of farms is not enough to feed me on a regular basis. It would take me about 5 or 6 days to harvest enough to make just like 1 meal. So, not enough. I don't want to have to rely on the raiding in order to... let's do it this way. Make sure there's a walkway in between. That's a plate on the outside. Oh, that kind of messes with that idea. Okay, I'll just set it right here. And then I'll do a few of them right here. And that right there. Sure, sure. Let's see how many seeds I've got. The sooner I can get all of this stuff planted, the better. One of those, and I've got some hops. What else do I need? You know what? Planting a chrysanthemum so I can get a hold to some seeds or some plants on a regular basis. Especially that one, because, yeah, if I get dysentery, I can go out and pick some more. It's not a big deal, but having a good supply so I can get some of that effective digestion going on, probably not a bad idea. Okay, we got just a couple more minutes. Alright, while I'm waiting all that stuff to craft inside my pocket, let's go down here and play around with the road that I've been fighting with for days and days and days. I did a little bit more cleaning up down here. I think I'm going to leave this because whenever you walk inside and look at that at night, it looks pretty freaky, so I'm going to leave it there. Alright, someone said to take it out along the road. Dadgummit. Okay, breakfast has delivered itself again. I didn't realize I had Uber Eats in the game. Sure. Let's take care of you. Alright, come on inside. Come up to the manufacturing area of the food processing plant. Are you gonna come in? Where are you? Oh, you lost me. Okay. Okay, okay, we didn't have to do it that way. That's fine, that's fine. Someone said to use this area right here to cut it out of instead of the one up in front of it. It's probably not a bad idea. It'd be pretty easy to fill back in after it dropped. I don't know. Let's see how the dynamite does, aside from possibly blowing myself up. Where would be the best place to set the dynamite? I don't want anything copying any of the damage I want done to the road. This is liable to attract a screamer. I'm kind of scared of doing this, but... I held on to it too long. I held on to it too long. I was trying to guess where I needed to throw the first one. First bedroll check. Oh no. This was a bad idea. Whose idea was this? Okay, that's fine. Today on the news. Liz blows herself up with dynamite. This is the reason why you don't play with that stuff. I probably poked a hole in the ground where I didn't actually need it. Dadgummit! You can't play with it for 5 hours. Well, I don't know, that might be in the right area. That was dumb! Okay, get myself lined up. Toss it. Okay, so holding onto it till you get the full charge on range may not be a good idea, and that's actually damaging further that way than I want it to. God, that's horrible. I can't believe I died because of that. This is such a horrible idea. Why did I agree to do this? Editing Liz is gonna be so angry with me. Okay, bite it, toss it, run! Whew. Okay, that was so much more effective. You know what? I'm good. I'm not using any more of these. Let me go put these up before I accidentally use another one. I can take this out by hand. That is a death that did not need to happen. Editing Liz is going to be shaking her head so hard at me. That was not the best idea I have ever had. That's for sure. That was so bad. If you try to charge it all the way, you're basically committing suicide. Okie dokie. Well, this is gonna be a thing all by itself to try and get all this stuff straightened up. I mean, it was a lot quicker, and I learned something about the dynamite, so that's something. Good grief. Oh lord. This is a thing. I don't think I'll ever be using the dynamite again. It was a great thought, but not really a thing I can use without getting myself hurt a whole lot more than the actual road. So, probably not gonna do that one again. Yeah, probably not. Let's not do that. And I don't know how much of this I need to fix because I don't know how far over, and I didn't even think about it. I could have completely messed up my bike and stuff. Okay, durability is fine. Durability is aight. Okay. Whew! Guys, that was an entire thing. I am not... No, you know what? Next time, I'll be doing that by hand and not complaining about it. It's fine. Alright, guys. Now, after having done all of that stupidness, let's actually go work on a thing that we need to go work on. I'll worry about trying to figure out whether or not the door is actually going to fit there. It's 3 tall, so I'm pretty sure I'd have to put stuff underneath it. Because this is 4 tall, right? 2, Yeah, it's 4 tall. And I would probably want it right here as a way of bridging the gap. So I actually might need 2 of them in order to bridge the gap, probably. I don't really know. Let's see. Where did we leave off? Hang on. Let's figure out where we left off in this maze of a mess I have made. Okay, I was working on that and I ran out, and there was that piece right there that I accidentally put down, but I might wind up using that for the side anyway, so let's leave it there for now and try and figure out what I'm going to do about the rest. First off, we gotta finish filling it in. Okay, so that's the platform I'm actually going to be standing on. This is going to be the short thing. So I need... This really doesn't feel like it's long enough, but what I could do is a... Where's the half? Like this. And face, do that, so they've got an area to stand. And should I come out one more? Come off the sides like this. Alright. And then... Okay. Do that. And then... Can I get you to meet up? Yep, I guess that's probably as close as you're gonna get right there, but alright. Or is this gonna collapse? Okay. Okay. There's that. Now that seems kind of like maybe it will or maybe it won't cause any issues. I would kind of like some extra support in there, but support's not actually needed. So what I could do, just to be on the safe side, is to do something like this. And the weirdness is it's not actually touching, but is actually touching because those are only partial blocks. But that adds additional support to it should I do it here as well. Okay, now this is completely pathable. How do I do? Okay, they're trying to get over here. There is the possibility of them punching each other off of it, seeing as how I just slid off of it. So that's entirely a thing that they could do, so they'll get here. Chances are they will try to jump here, so... Since I'm not using this spot as a I need them to jump so they fall off, this is going to stop them, hopefully, from just taking like this huge leap straight from here and right over there. Hopefully that will stop that. I want them to path right along it with me. So there's that. Okay, now... This will be another hatch situation here. Okay, let's see how that looks. Basically just a little hut. They can easily make it over here, and this is where I have to fight them. There's going to be an escape hatch out the back. Let's put that there. We will need a door here. Secure door, craft. And I should be able to drop that without any injuries, especially with me doing parkour. I thought there was a thing there. Let's put it... Oh my god. Seriously? That's a good waste of wood right there. Do it that way. And... hatch, craft. Just like that. And I probably want to put something here, like a half block, to keep the dogs from just kind of like getting in anyway. Okay, so this will stop them hopefully from just straight jumping. They can still try to jump from here, but this is a little bit more of a diagonal jump. They're really not going to be able to handle that one very well, but they can get over here and beat on the side walls. Decent problem. I just fill in. Ah! Oh my gosh, how am I going to do parkour if I can't even stand on top of the base for 2 seconds so I can look at something? Okay. Two layers right here, guys. 2 layers of defense that will be going on over here. Nice. I shouldn't have to worry about them being on the back, but, you know, just for aesthetic reasons, gonna have to fix that. There we go. Now, right here, I probably need some hay right there. Okay, so area 1 done. Area 2. Area 2. What do I want to do? This is going to be the big honcho right through here. What do I want to do on this side? It needs to be something like this that I can easily run over to and work on. So, similar to this one in design. This one was from there. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and this is where the new area starts, which means I need to take out some of this. Oh, God almighty. Of course I had to bump my butt up in here. The only way to change that is to change, like, the structure I'd be standing on. I need some kind of consistency during a horde night. If I don't have that, I might wind up getting myself killed just because I'm unfamiliar. I'll be like, oh, I'm in Tower 1, when no, really I'm in Tower 2 and I do something stupid. There! Good grief! That took forever! I feel like 5 years older now! Okay, so... the pole that comes out is actually the center pole in there, so I need a solid in the middle. Let's try and do a little bit of aesthetic design here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then that starts the solid piece. And these are going to be the ones up. And this is the corner piece. Like that. And then this one is going to go... whoops. There. Okay, and then on the side... it is 2 apart, and then the up. For all intents and purposes, this should be the proper size. And I made it even with that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this should be the proper size. Now then. Good grief. I spend most of the time just putting blocks in. I'm not actually talking, I'm focusing so I don't misplace the block and lose it. Okay, so this is the next little area. Let's go ahead and take those down. Fix the bottom. There we go. The tower is done. Now, how do I set this one up? I have actually spent a long time working on this. It does not feel like I've been working on this for very long at all. Oh my gosh. Okay, so maybe a slightly different block. What do I want to use on this one? Something to throw them just a little bit more. Something they can definitely navigate. But might make a couple of them drop, giving me time to beat up on the others. Now, if I do... what was it? It was the ramp corner. They can path the ramp corner. The only reason they work so well is because you have to put a jump into it. If I put no jump into it, then maybe only 1 or 2 will fall, rather than all of them. Not the ramp corner, the steep wedge corner top. I mean, I could use those. Those are actually legitimate pathing, so long as you don't put the jump. Without the jump, they're really not that reliable as a block. Okay, now, because that is still something of a cheese, one that is not a cheese, it is actually a path. What if I do the same types of blocks, but this time I use the tops of them over here to make it kind of a little bit, a slightly harder way to path? So I need this one. Is that how I did it over here? I'm trying to remember, guys. No, I came out the sides on that one. So if I were to, say, use these. But this time I varied it up a little bit. Put a couple of blocks where they change. Like, hold on, God, in creative mode this is so much easier. When I don't place a block right or the whole thing collapses, I can just easily move everything out of my way. This is legitimately wasting resources to not be able to try this ahead of time. Okay, this area right here, I don't want them falling while I'm trying to punch them, so let's do this. Oh, that was the right one. Let's do that. I need it to connect right there. I don't want them falling as they've made it over there already. Let's think of something else. Okay, first off, right there, perfectly solid path. I want to encourage them to use this path. But what do I do with it from there? What kind of hijinks can I get them up to? What if I put in different shapes on this one? What if I do something like... how would I do that exactly? That one's centered. Do I have an off-center one? Probably, but not in here. I think it's under wood. If I was to make a solid and then one that stands up, a solid then one that stands up. Let's do... advance. Like that. That. Now let me try across the top and make sure... That is definitely a pathing. I've seen them use both blocks, so those are paths. And it's not actually doing anything to them to have to do that. Now to actually make it parkour... Ooh, if I do like a step ladder... step up, step down kind of thing. This is definitely going to need some extra support, though. Okay, so if I do that... Okay, and then the next one would be a solid and a step up. A solid and then a step up kind of situation, where they do kind of have to maneuver up and down through those. This one is going to take a lot of extra support and a lot of upgrading, because they're going to beat on them. They are definitely going to beat on them. So do I use this or go with what I used over there? Let's copy shape, copy rotation. This is where I need to bring it back, though. It doesn't need to go that far out. I need them to stay aggroed. A slightly longer section here. No. Give. Is that... That's not the right side. That side. That section. Oh, that looks weird. Okay, but that's definitely pathable. Oh, no. That's upper, that's lower. Which one do I want to keep? The lower. I can't reach it! Okay, if they start to backtrack, they are not going to be able to jump back over that. If I keep the other, it makes the path go both ways in case they get confused, so I think I actually should take this one out. I don't want them breaking things any more than they necessarily need to. If they, for some reason or another, the AI is like, hold on, let's back up for a second, I want them to have a path to back up to. So I want you to be up here on the same height as that. Is that right? Because that's on that one. And that's on that one. Okay, so that raises it. Now, this is where I can put some support in right here. Where's my center one? Center one. That's not what I wanted you to do. Okay, that's the extra support that needs. That's the extra support that needs. Now, hopefully, I'm sure during the course of all of this, they're going to hit on these poles right here, but hopefully after it's all together, it will be supported enough to where that's not a big deal anyway. And I'm okay if they take out one side. That's the whole point in putting two sides on each side of this. So even if they get knocked down here and they get angry and they knock this one out, there's still the secondary area. And this whole thing is all about having a redundancy area. If they knock out the paths here, it forces me to go to a new area of the parkour. So, and through testing I found out that those are absolutely ridiculous unless this gets knocked down. They're going to use this path anyway. This fan. Okay, so they'll have to jump here and navigate this way. So from here, what do I want them to do? Drop back down? Or go up again? Dropping down seems to affect their pathing a whole lot more. Like there's more of a chance of them stumbling a little bit. But if it's more than one block, they won't see it as a path, so it can't be enough to make them stumble. So let's do that. And then copy shape. Copy rotation. Bring it back that way. And how do I get you to link up proper? Maybe a step up and onto that. Okay. No. Copy that rotation. Is that on the proper one? It's on the lower one? Yes. Okay, there's that. And then I'm gonna do a... I think... would it be this one? Yeah. Let's do that. Copy rotation. Like that. And like that. And I need up on the top for a second. This is pretty cool. I actually got 2 sections of it done during a day. I have no idea how any of this is going to work because I don't know if the zombie's going to see this as really good pathways or not. No! Awesome parkour, because I can't do it. The zombies are probably going to make it over this more than I do. Okay. And set that one there. And then what should go in between? Another circular piece, another block. What? It kind of makes it symmetrical if I do that, so let's do that. Like that. And then copy shape there. And do a support here in case any of the other supports get knocked out. Right here in the corner. There we go. And it's actually not a horrible thing to try and traverse. I need to make it a little bit more difficult for that one right there. Where we do like the raising them up. And this is raising them up a little bit, but not a whole lot. And the dogs should be able to navigate this pretty doggone easily. Okay, now let's fix up these. Get them on this side. Okay. And then solid piece here. Solid piece there. Backing up, they should still be able to get across. Okay, copy shape, copy rotation. Ah! Dadgummit! Yep, it's dark, but half of this is going to be cut out, so I'm going to keep going for a little while. On the face. And then, I need a hatch and a door. Door. And a hatch. There we go. that's the second area done. Now, those are the two easy sides. The other side is going to take the most prep work, because that's the side that's probably going to likely fail. I need to elevate them and lower them in that particular section. That is going to be for later Horde nights, when basically it's gotten way too much for the smaller sections to be able to handle. I would have to elevate and lower them, and hope to God they still path along that particular way. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have the time for. Tomorrow we are going to be working on a ton of missions, because I still need to get... I need so many supplies right now, it's kind of ridiculous. So I'm going to spend some time sorting the inventory, getting all of this stuff put away, making sure I've made food and everything else, and then I have all the things I need in order to pick up doing the missions for the traders that will inevitably not appreciate me doing missions for them. So, anyway, I'll see you next time. You have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and you stay shiny. Bye!